Well, it's hard to believe it's been 12 years since the unfolding of 9/11. Yes, I was there. I was there with my mom and my dad, and Daniel, and Christy, and Kelly. And we were excited because Martin Luther King had filmed a little bit of my life and was going to do a documentary called Wisdom of Dreams and include my story in that, which I was excited, maybe even a little proud when they called and said that they would fly me first class to New York City. This would be my first trip. I was excited enough to invite my entire family to see me. Of course, they didn't want to pay for my entire community to go to New York. But at 3 o'clock, we landed September 10th in New York City. Woke up the next day, September 11th, 2001, day of the premiere. Going to go watch it on the big screen. Got excited that day, excited. And then all of a sudden, tragedy unfolded. We were 1 mile away from the trade centers coming down, and we went out into the streets and saw people running, saw the police cars and the emergency vehicles going by that didn't come back. It was a tragedy. We were stuck there for 8 days. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to go down and put things up with my wheelchair, you know, like pull some rubbish, but I couldn't do that. Went as far as I could. The closer I got, the more eerie it felt down by the epicenter. So I went out just to see if I could encourage people. One guy came walking up the street and saw me smiling, saw my smiley face on my wheelchair. And he said, "What's there to smile about, sir?" I said, "Well, yeah, I don't know what the ramifications of this event is. This is terrible. I've never been to New York. Can't imagine what the fallout's going to be. But I know one thing, sir." He said, "What's that?" I said, "I'm alive, and if you're alive, that's something to smile about." He said, "You know, you're right." He said, "I work over here in the New York Times building. I'm a chief editor in the foreign department, and I've seen nothing but tragedy for the last 24 hours. And I went for a walk and just happened to walk around the corner and bump into you and your stupid smile." And he said, "You've been an encouragement to me." And he was an encouragement to me. He invited my entire family to do a tour of the New York Times newspaper and all the operations there, which was seriously under lockdown. But as I went from cubicle to cubicle meeting people writing stories about this, they all saw my stupid smiling face and my smile. So that's my story. And I didn't know why I was in New York, but maybe it was simply to offer a smile. Hey, I hope you have a good day. Keep it real. Keep smiling.